Good morning, students. In the previous class, we have drawn stress strain diagram for singly reinforced rectangular beam section and how to calculate the depth of the neutral axis when the stresses developed in the sections are given, and also the position of neutral axis when the area of the steel is given. So next is percentage of steel. Percentage of steel, small p. So area of the tensile steel can be expressed as percentage of total area of the concrete by the relation 100 AST upon BD, where AST the cross sectional area of the steel in tension in square millimeter, B the width of the beam section in millimeter, D the depth of the section in millimeter. So the percentage of the steel, it depends upon the area of the tensile steel and also the area of the cross section of the beam. So next is consider the section of the beam. Say cross section of the beam. So B is the width of the beam section and this is position of neutral axis. So this is AST, cross sectional area of the steel in tension, and small d, it is the effective depth of the beam section, and this is stress diagram. T, and this is capital C. So N is the depth of the neutral axis. So this is the cross section of the beam. B the width of the beam section, D small d the effective depth of the beam section, AST the cross sectional area of the steel in tension, and N is the depth of the neutral axis from top. So capital C, it is the resultant compressive force. Resultant compressive force acting at the CG of compression triangle, that is at a distance n by 3 from top, at n by 3 from top, and T is the resultant tensile force. T is resultant tensile force acting at the CG of the steel. So then what is lever arm? Z is lever arm. So lever arm, it is denoted by Z. So lever arm, it is the distance between the resultant compressive force and resultant tensile force is called lever arm. So distance between the resultant compressive force and resultant tensile force is lever arm. So Z is equal to D minus N by 3. So lever arm, this is equal to D minus N by 3. So lever arm, it can also be expressed as Z is equal to JD, where J is the lever arm constant. J is lever arm constant. So this is equal to 1 minus K by 3, where K is the neutral axis factor. So then moment of resistance. Moment of resistance. So moment of resistance, it is also known as resisting moment, is defined as the resistance offered by the beam section to the moments developed in the section. So it is designated as MR, moment of resistance. So because the section is in equilibrium, the beam section is in equilibrium, so total compression in concrete, capital C, so this must be equal to total tension in steel, capital T. So at equilibrium, total compression in concrete must be equal to total tension in steel. C and T are equal and opposite forces. They form a couple, and moment of the couple is the moment of resistance. So moment of couple is moment of resistance. So it means moment of resistance is equal to moment of resistance is equal to total compression into lever arm Z. So total compression, this is equal to capital C and lever arm is Z. So this is equal to B into N into sigma CBC by 2 into D minus N by 3. So this is equal to B into N sigma CBC by 2 into D minus N by 3. So then put N is equal to KD. In this equation put N is equal to KD. So where K is the neutral axis factor, so our equation for the moment of resistance becomes B into KD into sigma CBC by 2, and this is equal to B minus KD by 3. So then becomes moment of resistance, this is equal to B D square, taking D common from this bracket, so BD square into sigma CBC by 2 into K into 1 minus K by 3. So 1 minus K by 3 is equal to J, that is lever arm constant. So 1 minus K J is equal to 1 minus K by 3, lever arm constant. So it means moment of resistance, this becomes BD square into sigma CBC by 2 into K into J. So moment of resistance then moment of resistance, this is equal to QBD square. This is the equation for the moment of resistance, where Q is equal to sigma CBC into K into J. Q is resisting moment factor. So Q is resisting moment factor. So it means moment of resistance is equal to QBD square. So also moment of resistance, another equation for the moment of resistance is total tension in steel into lever arm Z. So total tension in steel, this is equal to T into Z. So it means this is equal to sigma ST into AST into Z D minus Ny3. So this is also the equation for the moment of resistance is equal to moment of resistance is equal to sigma ST into AST D minus Ny3. So sigma ST is the permissible tensile stress in the steel, AST the cross section area of the steel, D the depth of, effective depth of the beam section, and N is the depth of the neutral axis from top. So then what are the design constants? So the quantities K, J and Q are known as design constants for a particular grade of concrete. So K is equal to M sigma CBC upon M sigma CBC plus sigma ST. So this is neutral axis factor. Neutral axis factor, and J is equal to 1 minus K by 3 lever arm constant, and Q is equal to of sigma CBC K into J is resisting moment factor. Resisting moment factor. Thank you.